Hello, I hope you're doing well today. I came across this quote which really spoke to me. It's by Angela Duckworth. Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. Years ago, I trained for a half marathon. I don't think I actually would ever be able to do a full marathon. And I really do think it had a lot to do with grit. And someone defined grit as persistence and passion. Any kind of physical endeavor can require persistence, and running certainly taxed mine. And I would have to say that I was not very passionate about running, at least not running for the sake of running. I enjoyed soccer, and that involves a lot of running, but just running for the sake of running, I just didn't really care for it. But I did finish this half marathon, maybe in last place, but I did finish. But if life feels like a marathon right now, I would say I certainly need some grit. I need to be reminded that there'll be an end in sight. I just need to keep going. And I need to be reminded that those things in life that I'm passionate about are important to include in my life. And as in marathon training, one must practice self-care too. Otherwise, as you know, injuries can happen, and then that puts you out of the race. Writer Lamott says that radical self-care is also an act of rebellion, a type of chemotherapy for the fatal and progressive thing we call life. So sitting in her room with the warm California sun shining through the window, she outlines the small everyday acts of rest and fun that bring her hope. And they include meditation, hiking, going to church, spending time with her grandson, and spending time with friends, reading People magazine, and eating full-fat yogurt with honey. I try to realize what I can do something about, she says. So I invite us to muster some grit for this marathon and to take good care of ourselves, enjoy our passions, and to think about those ways that we can do something and to not let it overwhelm us. So my prayer for you today is that God might give you some grit for this journey we call life. Amen.